Feature Friday.
The freshest. So this is Christmas. And a happy new year.
Is it that slow?
I don't know.
Well,
Probably not.
If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Well, it's not even there yet.
But it's December, right? It's the month of Christmas. And if you don't, I hope you're getting ready for the holidays, and I hope you do get a break, in between the
and
New
if
Year.
not, boom, 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 boom.
Oh my
I
God.
put you in my room.
Welcome to the first saga, the first episode of a whole saga of reviewing or doing a special podcast or specific artists. We've done this in Korean pop where we check out a specific group, but we've never done it with solo artists or artists from all over the world.
Which is really cool because it opens the window to closely dissect discography, live performances, and a lot of information regarding one specific artist.
We thought we would start with someone we're very familiar with,
Yes.
ARIJIT Singh, as you can obviously tell by the title and the thumbnail.
Welcome, if you clicked for that reason.
An immensely difficult podcast to do, actually, because we've heard a lot of his music.
Correct, on screen and off screen.
Correct. So I thought this would be the perfect time, not to do a recap, boring, not to check out live performances, boring, but to do song reviews, song reactions of songs that have gone past our radar. Some of them very new of this year, some of them very old, some of them independent work.
Correct, some that are like specific for a specific part of the country and things like that. So this is going to be quite interesting. Just to let you know that we have been working on different types of videos that take a little bit more time in terms of like
To cook.
cooking the video.
Yeah.
So we have a new saga coming up that will be watching artists in a bit more introspectively.
Yeah, we don't want to
too.
spoil it because I
Yeah.
think you guys will love that series.
Yes.
The first video will drop will be in Korean pop.
Yes.
And the second one that will drop of that saga will be from the Indian music industry, and it'll be a ginormous artist. So that'll be quite interesting to see your reaction to that as well. You reacting to us reacting to their thing. Also, DDLJ is out now. This is a good week if you're a big fan of the Indian music industry and the Indian movie industry. We dropped at this point. The whole reaction should be out. And if you're a member of Feature Friday India Movie Club, you would have gotten it like last week.
And shout out to all the Indian
Members.
Movie Club members
Yeah,
because you
correct.
guys rock and
Yeah.
it's cool to get to watch the film together.
So if you like that top 10 video we did, right? Where we checked out the billboards, like the top 10 and the top 10 most popular songs
Yes, that was fun
at
to
the
do.
moment. If you like that video, that's that style, the editing, the big cooking, the script writing. We have like, not script writing, the researchers, right?
Yeah.
Because as you can obviously tell, this isn't fucking scripted.
No, but
sometimes I wish it was, because it might help.
it might help the actual flow of the video.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult, genuinely. We're learning as we go, so kindly keep
But it's
patient with us.
definitely more structured. These videos go through a lot more thought process.
Not like the
than-
podcast, like this.
Yeah.
This is a mess. But we like it like that.
We had a good time like this, I think.
And obviously, I think a lot of people relate Feature Friday to a bit. It's a bit messy, it's a bit fun, it's a bit discovery, lots of questions, a lot of comments.
Shenanigans and a lot
Yeah.
of a lot of this together.
One of the most requested things for us to check out was Animal, SATRANGA. That song that came out, we checked out briefly with quite bad audio, the live version, which
And-
Ranbir Kapoor and Arijit Singh made an appearance.
And we actually saw the
Trailer.
trailer for this movie on a live stream we did last week for the movie club.
Don't talk about my father.
Daddy
Yeah.
issues
Guy has like
here
a father problem because he's a gangster or something.
because do not talk back about my father. He's a very nice guy.
Also, we're back streaming. How about
Oh,
that? We
yeah.
did our first ever stream this year in Feature Friday
That
India.
was fun.
Yeah, we had like over 1,000 people tuning in.
For like 2
concurrent.
hours. I thought we were gonna be sitting there for like
40
20
minutes.
minutes or
Yeah.
something.
Just checking out trailers, and then the mess began. The craziness began.
And then you know what happens.
Thank you so much for everyone who donated, who became a member, who watched, who liked. It means a lot because
Who commented and recommended trailers? You guys rock.
we really didn't know if we were gonna be back streaming this year because
Yeah, we
obviously
didn't.
quite a rough year for Bale. In the case you didn't know, her health and the back, and obviously the noggin takes a hit as well after being
Let
injured
us
for a while.
know if you are interested in us doing a bit like a weekly sort of like live stream. If you guys are interested in that, you want Feature Friday back, comment it down
Feature
below.
Friday
Feature
radio
Friday station back. Put it on the comments, and we'll see what we can do with that. We'll see how many of you want that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure a ton of people want it to be back. It's the most requested thing we've received this year. When are the streams going to be back? And
Yes.
anyways, let's give this a watch. We haven't done a full review of an ARIJIT song in a while, actually. First one, SATRANGA. Oh, little ones. Damn, luscious hair, bro.
Honestly, hair goals. He looks so good with the beard and stuff.
And I love Arijit's voice, man. My favorite singer out of the Indian music industry.
I like this song. It does not go with the freaking film though.
Yeah, what the fuck? Something must have happened. Oh. Arijit with a guitar, bro, he's just
Bro,
the
it's
shit.
just so peace, so overpowered. This is really good melody writing.
Not very intertwined with the video.
Well, we don't know the lyrics, so
Yeah, but specific aspects of production are not intertwined as they usually are.
Gitanjali, तुम ठीक हो?
Yes, uncle.
हाँ, of course everything's okay, Papa. Husband, wife, stupid fights. अब सो जाओ. Good night. Mama.
Chalo, Jyoti.
माथे से लगा लूं हाथ छू के मैं पैर तेरे रख लूं मैं तन पे जख्म बना
talk to me like that, bro. Talk to me like that. You'll see a freaking chancla flying.
रुकना नहीं तू हुण रुसड़ा नहीं मैं
I don't care if you're a motherfucking gangster. Chancla with you.
Slippers.
दुनिया तू ही है मेरी पर ना
We're probably gonna watch this twice.
शहर तेरे
So I wanna break this
जो
down.
फिर संग लागे रखते वो हमको जला के वो आधे झूठे वादे ले जा तू कसमें लगा के
Man, I
रग
love his
रग
voice.
में मलंगा है ये
That chorus is so freaking great.
क्यों लहू में ही रंगा है ये इश्क रे
She's kissing nothing but beard.
बदरंग में सतरंगा है ये इश्क रे जोगी और गंगा है ये इश्क रे
He's always getting in trouble. War. Oh, I wonder what that means. Are they mourning? Or are they praying?
तू मेरी सारी यादें पानी में आज बहा
I think I understand the conundrum.
ये
He
तेरी
can't stop.
भीगी आंखें रख लूं लबों से
Yeah, well, it's obvious.
She's afraid of him dying.
समंदर परिंदा है ये इश्क रे
I don't know if that was fair.
मातम और जिंदा है ये इश्क
I
रे
literally love this chorus.
रंग में सतरंगा है ये इश्क रे जोगी
Bro, I love this guy's voice, man.
Yeah, no. Goodbye. What have you done? Given him children.
Gitanjali, पता नहीं कि मैं वापस आऊँगा कि नहीं.
She fell victim of the beard.
But if I don't come back, दोबारा शादी मत करना.
Dude, I love his song, man.
Ah! Right off! No!
It's a bloody animal.
No, what a stupid ass, freaking stupid ass film.
Comes out
No.
it comes out today, guys. When you're watching this.
No.
All right, so I'd like to do something we rarely do.
I'll tell you what I think.
What do you think?
This song is amazing. The song
Bro,
is
this song
great.
so let me find the lyrics first, and I want to highlight a couple of things actually of that.
While you do that, I'm just gonna give you my opinions of the song.
Yeah, of course.
In this particular way of composing, the disjointed beginning with the film footage with the song, it's really disjointed because even though the song has minor chords, it's actually not a minor key. So you are relishing in the hopes and dreams of the future. You're longing for change, but it's never gonna happen. So I like that is really that's really visible. That's very obvious in the production of the song itself. But it's just brilliant mastery of melody. And really good alliteration there. I really like the fact that the melody is like the main course. Like it's literally the driving force of the song. It allows for a lot of that pain and a lot of that misunderstanding between the couple actually is exposed through the melody.
That's a good song for you to learn, Bale. Bale is picking up the guitar.
Again, yeah.
Um,
Let's do what see what I can
just for
do with
fun.
his fingers.
She's just doing it for fun, but this is quite an easy song. It's a four chord wonder essentially, and
very nice.
only one bar chord. F,
F minor, we can do
no,
that.
F major and F minor. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And
Very
F
nice.
and F minor is just you take away the middle finger.
Take away the middle finger.
It's just the ring finger and
Yeah, can I just say though, in terms of the storyline and how the both of the characters are being portrayed in this particular video?
Yeah.
Nah, mate.
Ah.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
This is a strong.
red flag, bruv.
No, obviously he's a gangster, and she fell in love with him way before they decided to have kids. Where he was like, picking up the what is it? The business.
By the family business.
Yeah, he's picking up the thing of the business, right? He was the underdog. Everybody didn't believe in him. He was like, you're just living your life
But
recklessly.
she probably thought she could fix him.
Yes, and can I just say, no.
So the lyrics go, half my love and half your love. This way the moon will be complete. Also, perhaps it is fairly intertwined lyrically. The only thing that I was fairly unimpressed about is, so the Indian music industry does something that I think it should prevail. I know Indian cinema at the moment is going through a, what do you call it? Not a evolution, but a moment of instability. They're experimenting with a lot of stuff because evergreen Bollywood, you can't recreate that. That generation's grown. There seems to be a disconnect, especially in this last 5 years from what you guys have mentioned us. There's a ton of remakes. There's a ton of experimentation. There's a ton of inspired movies, of old movies. But very few hit as original pieces. Like in terms of culturally, they become, ginormous hits. So they're going through like a experimentation stage. They're going through adolescence stage, it seems, a new stage. One of the things that I believe they should maintain, and this is from an outsider's perspective, one of the reasons why we fell in love with the Indian music industry, is their ability to not neglect musical stimulation and visual stimulation simultaneously. Very few industries do this. The West End does this immensely well. The what is it called? The theatre, Broadway, does this immensely well because they're theatrical pieces. The songs are specifically made to go and be acted through. Musical films, per se, you don't get them in the West as much anymore. They are actually fairly gimmicky. And ironically enough, even for my generation, some of our most memorable movies have been musicals. They've been musicals.
They have, yes.
Generally, the impact of High School Musical, that's evidence of that. The impact of Camp Rock, that's evidence of that. There's still space for them. My generation is obviously evolving as well. We're growing, right? 27, 28, right? I'm 25. It won't hit the same. I can't stand Olivia Rodrigo acting. She's all right as an artist, But the High School Musical remake is like, that's certainly not for me, in India, what I think is happening at the moment is certainly that, and time of evolution. But I don't think they should drop their music video making or scenes that they make specifically for the songs that utilize stimuli to then play as well with either the visual stimulation or the auditory stimulation. This scene felt to me quite detached, only playing to either lyrical composition and musical composition. But it felt like B-roll.
It did. It really did. And I think even when they reintegrate some of the dialogue from the film into the song, it just felt disconnected. It just felt like you're watching promotional content.
Best example of this is Ashiki 2. I genuinely think that's a fantastic modern example of a movie that has also Barbara Streisand, right? Is the original. So they had a lot of depth to go on, and the movie had already been done, right? The Barbara Streisand original had already been done. So you can kind of look at the old version and see what you can come up with. Perhaps not a good example then, but I think that's a golden egg in terms of how you can apply music, acting, and then music video making.
Can I just say recency biased, obviously. The DDLJ in that particular film, you have a brilliant utilization of song and scenery with acting through the song, really well integrated.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of examples throughout the whole of the Indian musical industry.
However overrated you think DDLJ is, because I understand it has the whole evergreen stigma on it. So
you have seen it millions of times.
No, it's like an overplayed song for a lot of people, which I
correct.
understand that happens a lot, and that you have to take that into consideration. But however overrated you think that movie is, it does things technically very well in a lot of moments.
And I have to say there's specific moments that just bring all of these elements together in a very harmonious way, that when you're watching experience and you're experiencing of the song, it's enhanced by all of these elements. But I must say, this might just be promotional content because the film hasn't actually gone out yet. We might be watching.
Movie, it feels even better.
So
Correct.
I think we might be watching some of the content that it's due for promotion, and it's not for the listener experience. It's to create streams, it's to create some sort of momentum behind the film.
I mean, the movie, that music video has 49 million views, and I'm pretty sure it probably has double that in streams.
And it look at me, it has a straight reaction. You are connected with the piece in terms of like the acting and the reactions, whether you speak the language, you understand the lyrics or not. There is an immediate reaction to it, and in terms of marketing, they've hit the nail right in the head.
But if this is the music video,
yes,
does this not beg the question that perhaps we are gonna go on because we are in the experimentation stage in Bollywood or even in Indian cinema overall? Does this mean that future compositions in terms of movies are then gonna stray away from a specific singing number, a specific dance number, or are they then gonna keep it immensely commercial, similar to what Brahmastra tried to do this, but they still maintain kind of like the typical Bollywood feel?
Tiger something. What's the film?
Tiger 3.
Tiger 3. They've done that
Big
commercial,
numbers.
big commercial number.
But the music just plays in the scenes. You have like a montage kind of look aspect, but you're not seeing Salman Khan sing the song. I mean, I haven't seen that movie. I thought the trailer was garbage. Even though Imran Hashmi
is the villain.
Yeah, we might be talking about the wrong movie or something.
No, that is it Tiger 3?
Something like that.
Oh,
Is
maybe
that new
it's not.
Salman film with Imran Hashmi being the villain? What film is that?
I don't know.
Imran Hashmi villain movie. Tiger 3,
3,
we're correct,
yeah.
I thought that trailer was
Yeah, it was a little.
just fluff.
I mean, it's a good action.
I feel like I've seen that movie 8
commercial.
times.
Yeah,
and I
true.
haven't seen the movie.
Yeah. No, and you haven't even seen the saga, like
Yeah.
you know.
I don't know if that's a spoiler. It's a spoiler for the trailer.
Yeah,
know?
we haven't seen the film. There's no spoilers here, really. But in terms of like, I would be as a person who has been introduced into Bollywood with the inclusion of acting through song and the musical perspective of things.
Yeah.
I would be very sad
To see that die,
naturally.
right?
Yeah, to
Yeah,
see
a
that
bit weird.
disappear gradually, it would be kind of, again, this is where great revolutionary cinema comes from.
But also-
the losing of some of the old constructs and building new ones. I don't know. There's really no shame or fault in that.
But I just don't know where they're getting this data from. Because, like, look at RRR,
Well, I don't
right?
know.
A Telugu film, right? And even more obscure, essentially, right? Because it's from the south. Perhaps it didn't get as much promotion as some of the Bollywood films. But RRR just did it the hard way, right? It's just a high-quality product, immense cast, big power in that cast because they're both immensely popular. Big cast as well with the music directors. And then it just broke through it's one of those unicorns that breaks through all boundaries, breaks through all borders. And then it Oscars this, and people over here, you know, immense reviewers are reviewing it and giving it very high praise. It was all full of numbers, of singing numbers, of cultural like connotations. It was full of references that most Westerners we didn't get. You know, we just thought it was a good fucking film.
It was,
You
and
know?
I think a lot of the attention to detail about RRR really paid the price.
Yeah.
Like it really carried some of the weaknesses in the film, because like everything, not everything is 100% always perfect.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that when a film has good storyboarding and fantastic script writing, a lot of this little lacking of things through the rest of the film are brushed off. You don't even think about them when you are thinking back to the film. And I think it would be a shame to lose some of that in the modern era of filmmaking in India.
I don't know if this movie will, but it is an interesting thought because from the conversations we're having, especially in Feature Friday India, in the comment section there, it seems that your perspectives, especially according to Bollywood, are that we are in a peculiar stage. And the lyrics go a little like this: "Have my love, have your love. This way the moon will be complete. One is your star and one is mine. The rest of the sky is dark. Doesn't stick to you. The thread's tied to the banyan tree." What the hell is a banyan tree? Don't translate it. Oh.
Search it.
Whoa.
Wow, what a cool tree!
It's
it
a
looks
fig.
like an umbrella.
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, there you go. You learn something new every day.
Wow, banyan tree. Is it
Indian per se?
Yeah, is it
I have no idea.
native to India?
Luxury hotels have it. It's a luxury tree.
What?
Yeah, it said there. That develops accessory trunks from adjacent prop roots.
Just
Characteristics. Where'd you find this?
is it
Etymology
culturally?
in culture. In Hinduism, the leaf of the banyan tree is said to be the resting place for the god Krishna.
That is so cool.
Oh,
We
I
just learned
see.
the meaning of this. Okay.
These streams of surma flow while protecting the eyes. What in the fuck is surma? Surma, a pastoralist ethnic group in eastern Ethiopia. What is surma made out of? The name surma derives from the Urdu word for antimony,
Antimony.
as its major constituent was antimony sulfide. Recently, due to scarcity, antimony sulfide lead sulfide has been used.
What?
What the fuck is
This is a rabbit hole.
surma
We're
for
going off.
eyes?
We're off on a tangent.
Oh, it's like makeup.
Makeup. Right. Okay.
Using
off on a
surma,
tangent.
Dani it's like a makeup thing.
Right. So like when
These
you
streams
use
of
coal
surma
in your eyes. Okay.
Flow while protecting the eyes. Okay.
All right.
Even though love is colorless, it is like a rainbow. Very comprehensive review, this one. I am like a yogi, a spiritual practitioner. Thank you,
Thank
mate.
you. Wow.
That's the only one I know. And love is like Ganga River. We are familiar with the I think it's Ganja River, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ganja
That's how English people is. Yeah. And
Britain in that.
even though love is colorless, it is like a rainbow. I am like a yogi. I will
That's
touch-
a different song.
Oh. Who's that? Shan. Who sings that song? Yeah.
Yes.
With Embrang Hashmi, right?
Yes.
I will touch your feet and put it on my KK. It's KK.
Is it KK? I thought it was Shan.
Might be. I don't know.
Don't know. Maybe
Someone
I'm
put us out of our misery. I will touch your feet and put it on my forehead. Because it's a blessing, correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will take upon myself all the sorrows that you're going through. You too don't get angry. I also won't to get angry. If I can't be yours, I won't be mine either.
Aww.
You're my world, but now you don't come to me. I will not come to your city either. Oh, the memories I have spent with you are burning me now. Take with you the false promises you made to me. This love has spread in every vein. Why is your love settled in the blood? Even though love is colorless, it's like a rainbow, like deoxygenated blood, right?
Can I
In a
just say?
vein,
Can I just
It's
say?
settled. Damp.
Girl, pack your things, take your parents, go off somewhere. It doesn't matter if you have no money, if you're living behind. Health, mental health. That's what I'm an advocate for. This is toxic.
You wash away all my memories.
Sir,
I
what
will,
about the party?
I will keep your wet eyes close to my lips. So keep it a secret. I am the ocean and love is a bird. My heart is mourning and love is alive. Even though love is colorless, it's like a rainbow. That phrase here is shit in English. But in Hindi, jogi mein aure ganja hai.
No, that's the jogi line. So
So this
line
bit is
above, yeah.
berrang mein satranga hai.
Yeah. Satranga is a
Yeah,
sick word.
ishkire. Yeah,
This is-
ishkire. Yeah, ishkire. You know, and that's on that. You know, fucking.
Boy.
All right,
okay,
I'm
what
very
a sick
pleased.
song.
This is the only bit that I think is like, come on, it worked. So why not keep going with this aspect of actually act through the fucking song?
Can I just say though, brilliant acting from him.
Fantastic,
brilliant
dude.
acting.
He's really evolved, right? Like,
Wow, my
fair
God,
played.
so freaking. It makes me
Barfi-
hate him. It
Ba-
makes me hate him.
Barfi's had a great role, very demanding role. Then you get, typical Jay Giovanni, Hey Divani,
Just like your old charming guy.
Ranbir Kapoor.
Yeah.
And now you're getting this drama-filled role. Actually, you get Hedil Hemushkil,
Edil He Mushkil.
yeah, or He Mushkil or whatever that fucking.
No, Edil. I don't know if that's a song and then you're referring.
No, I think that's the name of
That's
the
the
movie.
name of the film,
Yeah, I think it's
right.
the name of the movie.
Edil He
Hedil-
Mushkil.
Yeah, it's
Mushkil.
this. Hedil Hemushkil. That's what it is.
He Mushkil.
Yeah, which is with Aishwarya is in the movie.
Yes,
Alia is in the movie.
Yeah, this
Anushka
is like
Sharma.
that they're all in love, but they're not in love, but they fall in love with other
Which
people.
I think
and
that video that
wow.
showed me is like, wow, this guy has a depth to get his heart broken and really believe it. You know?
Yeah, but in this role though, you hate him, but because look at his eyes.
So here, look. You
Look
see the
at
rice?
that man.
तेरे संग लागे बांधे जो पीपल पे
Twinkles, hope.
धागे, ये सुरमे के धारे बहते
He
हैं
wants to,
नजरे
but
बचा के
love is not enough.
बदरंग में सतरंगा
See, and then here's the disconnect. Obviously, lyrically it makes sense because he's talking about the moon. Your half, my half, blah, blah, blah. I get it.
इश्क रे, जोगी मैं और गंगा
See, I think this is promotional footage.
बदरंग में सतरंगा है ये
But how would you keep that major chord? How would you keep that C major, man? Like, while she's now sad.
No, when she's walking away from the
Exactly,
guy,
like-
there's nothing more minor
Exactly.
than walking away from the guy.
जोगी मैं और गंगा
Pritam takes our advice to heart. Whenever he puts minors on screen, he puts a minor chord. You know when they're holding the kid? Oh, minor. You know? Anyways, wow, what a shit joke. Let's have a look at the next one. Let's have a look at the next one. We've never had a look at this. Should we go really old or should we go recent?
No, I don't mind. Whatever
Let's
you
keep
feel
recent. We'll keep the old ones for the end.
Like it. Okay.
An independent project
Nice.
from ARIJIT.
This is where you really get to see where the heart of the artist lies. Like, what is their true motivations? Because there is no market behind it. This is for the love of the craft,
No way.
usually.
He
you
came
know?
to London. Oh, he sold the O2. Fair played.
Makes sense.
He filled out the
OVO.
the OVO twice,
so
right?
quickly.
So quickly. Proper fool. We've known when other artists do the whole thing where they say they've sold out and you see all the curtains then in the place
back, isn't it?
hiding seats. Trust me, that wasn't the case with him.
No.
We thought he might have though. People really arrived on time.
My
Not early.
teachers. Woo, nice setup though.
ARIJIT and friends.
Sick setup.
think this is studio.
Yeah, I love that setup.
Bro uses an Android. Same, bro. Oh, OnePlus as well. Sheesh. Man of culture.
Sick, I like this.
Oh, nice.
रूह जगा दूं तुझे सुबह दिखा दूं फिर तेरे घाव सहला के आ मैं सुला दूं
Nice, I like the lyrics. That is really clever.
आंसुओं
Ah, is it gonna need
को
to?
आंखों में जो तू छुपाए
Very nice. I like the polyrhythms here.
आगोश में मैं लेके सुना दूं घूमने पे भी अगर आऊं ना मैं जो नजर तू भी जाए
So cool.
गम के सारे बादलों तारों का सा पानी तेरा टूट ही जाए जख्मों पे मैं तेरे मरहम लगा दूं हुई ये पलकें
Sick.
जो
So
भारी
freaking
तेरी
dope.
मैं भुला दूं तू जगा दूं अब फिर सुबह दिखा
Nice.
दूं
Subtle use of the tabla.
बाहों में भर के
That is phenomenal. What an awesome track.
गुनगुना दूं मायूसी में जब तेरे दिल में हो अंधेरा मैं आ जाऊंगा ढूंढ के तेरे लिए चांद एक सुनहरा मैं ले
I love that guy, man. I really like this use of the tabla here. Subtle,
It's very subtle. Yeah, it's
immensely
very
commercial though. Applicable to other parts of the world.
correct. Super accessible. This track, it's really accessible. Although it's musically complex.
Very. It's nice to see what he comes up with, right? Because a lot of his work gets given to him. Works with a lot of composers, producers.
Yeah, it's good to see. Like I said, where his heart lies. The sonic space is beautiful.
Similar to his life stages. Lots of
Yeah.
space, sonic space. That tea looks strong, bro.
घबराओ ना जाओ ना
Love that synth.
जो बिखरने लगे तेरा जहां रह जाऊंगा और सवार दूंगा तेरा आशिया
Honestly, the video and the editing here is phenomenal.
जाओ ना अंधेरों में कहीं खो जाओ ना अंधेरों से रोशनी की ओर तुमको है ले जाना घबराओ ना जाओ ना
You know what I just realized? It's a live room recording too.
You think?
To certain aspects of it are.
Oh my god, it might have been.
Yeah, yeah.
You mad bastard.
तुझको आगोश में मैं लेके
I think at least the instrumentalization.
सुना दूं
Nice.
It could have been, you know. The vocals are definitely recorded separately, but
Yeah, yeah.
We're finished.
Not touch anything. Smoking kills.
Ooh,
See the tabla?
binaural. That is so beautiful.
Dale, ukulele. That's the face of like, she's sounding
We did
good.
something good here.
Ah, miniature word, I think I saw.
Awesome.
Concept Arijit Singh. Koyal Singh. Are they related?
Could be.
Directorial team, Arijit Singh, Koyal Singh,
Can I just have it
Sabatarsi.
have it big for the cinematography guy, Dev Patel, bro. Also the
bro did
editing
bits.
people,
Sabatarsi.
Sabatarsi Mondal. Woo, bro, they ate.
Very happy.
Also, this song is brilliant.
Yeah.
The addition of a very subtle minor percussion that just takes the whole sonic space. It's filled in the little nooks and crannies of the song. It's actually really satisfying to listen to. It's not overpowering. The whole theme of the track, it's quite subtle, and I love that about it, because it's not only about the melody, because even though the song is very melodic, very Arijit in its core, I just think it's very musically satisfying. It's a very satisfying track to listen to and to dissect. I wish I could spend hours breaking this down, because it really
you
has.
have a podcast. It's your show.
Thank you. We have a lot of like sections of this track that are really rich in terms of like the polyrhythms, the chord progressions, the inclusions of layered vocals, and the depth in which they allow for the instrumentalization just to carry through some of that space. I love that the song has space for music. It really does. And the details of the musical directing, they're again very subtle, but they're very rich. They're indulgent, and I think a lot of thought process goes into making a song like this.
This is a lot like his live stages, actually, and his live arrangements. He likes a ton of musical space, a ton of sonic space. He likes to fill it out, and there was very little space left to be filled in terms of sonic space.
And it's actually so good, because even though it's really it's very packed,
Yeah.
you don't feel
Overwhelmed.
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Which it's a very fine line to walk along,
Yeah,
because
it's very flavorful, but it's not overpowering.
exactly, you're not burning your tongue with the spice. It's just nicely seasoned, and you have every texture and every flavor that you needed from the song.
So the lyrics go, I'll awaken your soul, show you the morning, then I'll gently soothe your wounds and put you to sleep. The tears you hide in your eyes, I'll take you in my embrace and wash them away. Even if I don't appear, despite your search, you may just drown. When your every cloud of sorrow becomes tied to you, it may finally break. I'll apply healing balm to your wounds and erase the moments when your eyelids felt heavy. I'll awaken your soul. Come, I'll show you the morning.
Actually, that's what it feels like. It feels like you are
Immensely hopeful.
no, and like you're waking up. You know, one of those songs that use. I don't know if you guys are old enough, or like I'm talking just crap. This is just Venezuelan things, but back home there used to be like morning shows in the radio where they play like feel good songs that were made for the morning,
Lift
literally
you up.
for waking up. And there was this singer in Colombia called Carlos Vives. He used to make the most uplifting and most really light-hearted music. I think he still does.
Yeah.
But I remember him being played quite often in the morning magazine radios, like on your way to school or on your way to work, or like bang on, right after the national hymn at 6 o'clock in the morning. They
He's
will play.
62.
Oh my God! Cool.
He just made a song with Juanes.
Oh, I think I've seen it. Yeah,
Las
that's
Mujeres.
true. That's cool. That is a really, again, really lighthearted, really uplifting music, from the lyricism to the musicalization of the tracks. And I remember those songs that were nice to listen to. They didn't feel overwhelming. They felt fresh and energizing. And I think that's exactly where this song falls into. The nice sweetness of healing, of waking up, of realizing, welcoming the beauties of the new day. And this is such a great way of seeing it.
When darkness fills your heart with despair, I'll come to you. I'll search for, on your behalf, the golden charm of the moon and bring it back to you. Don't worry, don't be afraid. If your world starts to fall apart, I'll remain and rebuild your nest. Don't worry, don't be afraid. Even if I get lost in the darkness, I'll bring you towards the light from the shadows. I'll take you in my embrace and wash them away. Don't worry, come, don't be afraid. What a song, mate.
Phenomenal.
And what
Brilliant.
beautiful lyrics. He wrote the lyrics as well.
Brilliant.
Nice. I wonder as well, like for a ton of artists in the indie music industry. We discussed it briefly with Jubin. And this year we've had a chance to try and expand our contact list and stuff like that, in the Korean music scene. So we've kind of, unfortunately, not been able to jam pack our schedules with, the indie music industry. But do not worry. We will work on that, especially in 2024. I'd love to really give it some time on the channel and do a ton of interviews with a lot of these artists that now we're more familiar with. But we discussed it previously with Jubin, where he had an urge and a hunger to make independent music and write his own lyrics and truly become an independent artist.
And I just think this is the moment where a lot of artists really get to express truly what they consider true artists that aligns with true music that aligns with themselves.
Yeah.
And it is a really good expression of where they're at in this specific time point in their lives, what they've envisioned for their music and things like that. This is satisfying, though.
Let's have a look at an old one now. This is 9 years old, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay.
And we've actually never checked it out. It's called Sajde from Kill Deal. Let's give it a watch.
एक ख्वाब ने आंखें खोली
It's Shankar Mahadevan and Ehsan Loy. So it's that partnership of all three of them, Shankar, Ehsan and Loy.
क्या मोड़ आया है कहानी में वो भीग रही है बारिश में और आग लगी है पानी में
रब लब्बा पापियानू
Sometimes it sounds so different, doesn't it?
जिना चंगे कामना चंगे लग दे
What an intro!
कीवे पिंड कजिए
My God, that is complicated as hell.
असी चोल पाके भी
That classical background helps so much.
Ooh, who's a female vocalist?
Marinetti? Nihira?
Nihira, I think, is Pariniti, I think, is the actress. Stop. Put that intro back again. That intro was insane. That is...
ख्वाब ने आंखें
What? That
खोली
was
है
ridiculous.
क्या मोड़
I wasn't
आया
even
है
shooked by the hot guy without the shirt.
वो भीग रही है बारिश में और आग लगी है पानी में
That's Ranveer.
रब लब्बा
Without a beard, he looks so different, doesn't he?
Ranveer Singh.
जिना चंगे कामना चंगे लग दे ओ कीवे पिंड कजिए असी चोल पाके भी नंगे लग दे
That's such a good intro, man. For so many reasons, actually. Would you like to break that down, or?
Okay, yes, I would do. I will, actually.
It's good, isn't it? Because it obviously very sensual and a lot of sexual tension.
No, but you see, I think that that's what the video is making you think. Sorry. Just please continue.
Yeah, so a ton of sensual and sexual tension through the visual stimulation. But what the auditory stimulation is giving you, what the song is actually telling you, it's completely juxtaposed to that. But it still has a sense of liberation, which is interesting. A sense of repressed urges are being liberated.
Correct.
Chains are being freed. It makes some sense when you paint it in that picture towards, they're going to jiggity on, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's swinging pipe, yeah. But interestingly enough, because Indian classical especially does this immensely well, either Hindustani or Carnatic, where they introduce kind of micro notes, which I interpret them as micro expressions in the song, actually. The micro expressions suggest something even way different than that. And that's where I'm sort of getting confused. Perhaps your input will...
Well, here's what I think. We're not even paying close attention in terms of the acting to micro expressions because we're working with silhouetted figures. We're working with the emphasis of the sensuality of the scene. We're not really working with micro expressions. It's all about the grand, the bigger picture. What I do feel in this particular intro, there's an epicness. There is a...
It's the gods or something.
Exactly. There is a bigger play at this. Like, destiny is truly at play. There's some...
Or the deities.
Yeah, I would want to say something that is heavily spiritual in some sort of way. It's godlike entities are playing with this human essence, right? Like they're playing to see how to ignite some of these emotions through flesh and blood. The interesting
thing... It's like a
thing,
devilish sense to this as well. It's like someone's playing trickery here.
Think of Loki as the god.
The god of
right?
mischief.
The god of
not
mischief.
Not the Marvel one, not the shit one.
No, but like as the Norse.
Or Luciferish.
Correct.
From that series, Lucifer.
Yeah.
It's a good representation. It's like a bit trickery.
There's trickery. There is smoke and mirrors. This is not real life. I feel like this perhaps might be like a dream-like illusion from one of the two characters. Something.
He's high. That's my conclusion.
I just really like that opening.
The end of the world.
So like they're not getting wet by the rain yet, and it's pouring. Such a handsome man. I love the edge. Gosh, one breath. And then she comes in. Yeah, she comes in so subtly. Like, so subtle. Oh, I love that intro. And it's alternative.
I think it will be alternative.
But you see, it's a completely different filtering color. There's... Ooh.
फीके फीके थे दिन रात मेरे साथ मेरे छुआ तूने तो जीने का स्वाद आ गया एक तरह.
Do you guys see what I mean by I don't think Indian cinema should ever lose this? You know, the twinkles, the sound production,
on the scene,
the dripping of the water drops can be utilized through visual stimulation and auditory stimulation, a complete experience rather than isolated.
Yeah, the idea of utilizing alternative music, experimental tracks in here are such... Yeah, I knew it. I saw it coming. I love this. Oh, the diaphonic edges at the end of phrases, they're like so soul-wrenching.
It's on a presence of water. Interesting. Been present in every scene so far.
I love her voice. And look at the silhouetted stuff. Heavy play with that color correction.
What are they, con artists?
Yeah, there's some trickery here. I genuinely believe that the actor singing this is so great. Look at the veins, he's sinking with his whole little heart.
He really commits.
Yeah, they're criminals for sure, but... Okay, stop.
Is this perhaps a take on because it's Kill Bill, right? So perhaps like Bunny.
Bill?
No, Bunny and Clyde.
It could be Bonnie and
This is kind of like a partnership so dangerous that if they were not to be caught, the world would end, and that's kind of what that first scene is, right?
It is, yeah. I like again like that over like destiny playing its part, like bringing those mischievous souls together. What my understanding to the song so far is relishing in the lawlessness of life.
Yeah.
It's really like
stripping away your urges and just running free of your desires.
This is what I envisioned what Adam and Eve kind of had to go through after they were banished from heaven. It's like they got to like welcome all the lawlessness. And I think this is what it feels like.
I want to see if we're correct or not. So stripped away bodies of water. Crescendo. Whimsical.
Maybe she's the life part of this whole thing. The voice of reason.
No, I think she's chaos.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. There's nothing easy about this track.
Oh my god, I've never seen him sing this live. I'm very intrigued.
There's nothing easy about this song. Literally nothing. I don't know if the...
Aditya Chopra is the producer of this.
Here's the thing.
Dude, YRF has been around for a while.
For a long time. For the beginning of cinema, I would say, in India. There is
action comedy. Huh.
Oh
my god, it has a 4 out of 10.
From the poster, I would never guess that what genre of this movie is. Like, I don't know where to put it. But this song, that scene, that music video scene, gives me, like, this could have been the greatest film ever. Like, you know what I'm feeling? Like, some of the themes explored through the musicalization, it's really awesome.
Tutu, Ali Safari, and Dev Sharma, Ranveer Singh, are two orphans who were raised by a local gangster, Govinda, to be assassins. Their life takes a turn when they meet Disha, Parineeti Chopra, at a club, and she and Dev fall in love with each other. Dev's indifference towards work starts irritating by Jayi, but Tutu defends Dev. When Dev is unable to kill one of their targets, he decides to change his life. This enrages by Jayi, I don't know how to say his name, and he threatens to kill Dev. I'll just call him Govinda because I can't say that's the name of the actor. Tutu intervenes and suggests Dev looks out for a job, but should accompany him every time caused them to give killing contracts. Yeah, so they're essentially conmen.
Yeah,
They get a fake MBA degree and then they get married and blah blah blah.
Yeah, like I said, they're the element of lawlessness of
People said the movie was
relishing.
shit.
Yeah.
They said the songs were so random. Damn, they had Udit Narayan, Sukhvinder Singh, Sonu Nigam.
They had good names.
How the fuck
though,
did they
in
mess
terms-
this up in terms of what music? They
Well-
didn't. They must have not messed it up in music.
You
then.
know what could have happened though, Efra?
Yeah,
The
Alisa
like
Far.
the lack of congruency sometimes
film.
hurts the watching experience of a film, and that falls a big element of that incongruency actually is the music. If in the film the songs don't align not only to the scene but to like the actual feel of the movie, you know, you're falling out of it all.
A dream has opened its eyes, so that's sort of the mystique we're getting.
Yeah.
There's a twist in the story. She's getting drenched in the rain, and the water is on fire. God has
That's
been
cool.
achieved. God has been achieved by even those who are evildoers. Godhood, perhaps. How should one hide oneself? How should one go and hide in one's village? When even being dressed, I feel as if I'm naked. So there are conmen. Life has come and embraced me in such way, as if someone who was lost for years has now come back. My days and nights were pale. When you touched me, I tasted life. We were some kind of waywards earlier. There was some kind of waywardness. What does that mean?
Wayward. I don't know if that's how you conjugate it though, but apparently.
Waywardness. Doing only what you want, in a way that it's difficult to control. He was a man of professional brilliance, but personal waywardness. I like that. I'm going to use
That's
that.
nice.
Yeah.
I do read a lot in with wayward.
Well, it's immensely well read.
I wouldn't say immensely, but
Okay, well, how many books have you read this year?
129.
Exactly. She's just very fucking
It's not-
humble.
it's
But
not-
she's very well read. You know how many books I've read this year?
How many?
6.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 126. Motherfucker, you know, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's okay.
We were some kind of waywards early. I love that word, waywardness. Some may say that I am a very wayward host of a show.
Correct.
Waywardness. We were crazy earlier also. Well, fucking hell, that's so much. Could have said that from the beginning. And now there's a different kind of craziness. I'm bowing down. I thought she was saying that. She's blowing down. In every lane of the city where my beloved or partner resides. One has to earn her over. Oh, bankrupt one. Even God doesn't lend you money here. A dream has because they're in the depths of hell, right?
Yeah.
That's sort of what.
That's what I
They're
interpret.
con people. They're not villains, but they were contractors, murderers, on contract.
Yeah, I honestly
Assassins, hitmen, hit women.
this is what I think the brilliantness of the song lies
Oh, you weren't saying that.
in the lawlessness, in the lack of I don't know, status quos to follow. I think that's the brilliant aspect of this track. Also, I just love how Arijit's vocals added the raw finishing endings to certain phrases that just give like that wretched feel. Like it's so gut. Like it comes from the guts. I don't know. Like
Very visceral.
it is exactly, that's the word, visceral. It's just so.
Forget what I said. She's not that well read.
No, I do actually say that I'm not well read.
Oh, piss off, man.
You know why?
No. Guys, we have to teach Bali how to be a bit more cocky. You know what I mean? Because she's a very well prepared human being.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Genuinely, we have to give you a bit more of an you know? Hit the like button. I'm gonna start a comment chain. Do they even happen anymore? Do you remember that in Facebook?
I remember I come in chains.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a comment chain. Confident Walucha, the new era of Walucha. It's not that you're not confident. It's just you're so humble.
Well, that's a good thing.
I guess.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
It gives a lot of room to keep improving.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, but if I read over 100 books, I'll be splatting it all over everyone's face. Because I'm quite wayward with my ways. Waywardness. Anyways, let's have a look at the last one.
Okay.
Because I am fairly concerned since we're going in so in depth.
Yeah.
And we're replaying sections and stuff. Obviously, I know...
Copyright gods, please be on our side.
We've had discussed this with lawyers, people, label heads, everyone. We're very much on the green, very much with fair use, on the side of the law, as everyone should be here on YouTube.
We are not these guys.
No, we're not wayward with our copyright approach.
No. Ephra, that is brilliant.
Yes.
Good use of that word.
However, YouTube's automated system is very broken. And
no, it's automated.
Exactly. And it does not matter what we do. And even if we get in touch with some of these labels sometimes, look, it will take a month.
Yeah,
and if it doesn't take a month, it reaches the wrong person. And then they're like, who the hell are these guys? It's like, well, at least watch the video,
At least give me
Before you tell me I'm a knobhead. Anyways, let's do this one. T-Series should be alright. I think YRF.
Is this the first ever?
No, this is AR Rahman.
Ah,
and
okay.
ARIJIT.
Well, this is gonna be
It's T-Series.
Interesting.
It's not Sony.
Well,
thanks the Lord. Not that I hate Sony. I actually quite like you, Sony.
Actually, they got some
Just
of the
stop
coolest songs.
blocking me, bruv.
We actually don't get to explore them in the channel, which is quite sad.
This is T-Series. Actually, T-Series is surprisingly cool. Who would have thought? Genuinely.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us. Who
This
would
is
have
called Atrangi.
Atrangi.
And it's AR Rahman, which I'm very impressed about. And ARIJIT. Let's give it a watch. It's 5 minutes long. Quite lengthy. Hosted T-Series, for the love of Jesus. We know you watch. Put English captions. You're a global company. Yeah, because I was going to say, what the fuck is that? There's insecurity there. There is
uncertainty.
That.
Yeah. Is he laughing or is he crying? What is happening here? They're crying. This is very unsettling.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck is this score, dude? Arranged marriage gone wrong?
I really like how this is set. That is so great.
I genuinely think, I'm sorry to pause, I genuinely think ARIJIT is one of the best communicators of emotions, dude.
That is so great.
We don't understand the language. Can I highlight that? I know you guys are used to this, right? Because a lot of you guys watch Indian movies, or a lot of you guys have been here from the beginning, and you know we check out music from all over the world.
Yeah, or a lot of you guys watch other Western people be watching.
Oh yeah,
this
we
stuff,
have a ton
right?
of people that kind of become a bit like us, right? Where they're like, oh my god, the first Chinese singer I've ever heard, the first Indian singer I've ever heard, the first South Korean singer. This happens all the time. We get those messages all the time. And ARIJIT is one of those examples of like a lot of people are like, oh my god, I love this song. Our mother, our friends, people's in the comments. And I think it's genuinely because he's one of the best communicators of emotions. And yeah, I think he's one of the best communicators in the sense of like when you give him a composition, he's really able to interpret it the right way.
I think it also
communicates it the correct manner.
This is one of the things that it goes beyond our understanding, but he's a very good singer at taking directions because these are not his compositions. So his interpretation of the direction of
we bow to Walucha. We bow to Walucha's ability to explain stuff. 126 books, guys.
Thanks. No, the the ability of the artist to interpret the direction that they have been given is what actually gives the song its final brilliance. It's not only down to the musical director, but how that's interpreted by the artist that's interpreting the song.
Man, it's very hard to be like coachable,
Also no,
and directable.
no, directed. It's hard to be directed, especially when your interpretation of the song is different to what the director is saying. So you have to break the mold of your own mind to allow yourself to be directed in a different direction.
Which means you have to be an expert of your own emotions.
My God, I'm so redundant, but it's true. You're correct. You have to understand yourself or human emotions to a really good extent. Not yourself in particular, but how to capture exactly what the song requires.
I disagree. I think you have to know yourself to that extent.
But little pointer out here. 1 minute and 2 seconds, we haven't heard a single word,
bruv.
and it has been one of the most complicated and beautifully expressed emotional songs so far.
Yep, I'll take it back like 20 seconds. This song has to be by the Bulls.
It does. I don't know what's happening here.
You like that literacy? What part of India is this? Oh, that tabla, that was sick. Dollars. There's resentment.
Yeah, they really don't like each other.
It's not hate, it's resentment.
Love the percussion in this track.
AR, man.
Love it.
Slash been ruined, it seems, from his eyes.
I have no idea what's happening here.
More hope.
Ooh, good old AR Rahman. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
AR, man, being the percussion god. Percussiveness. He lost his memory. He's dying. He's gonna die.
Oh, I believe him. He's so heartbroken.
What a-
I believe him.
What an actor.
Oh.
For he failed. That's not a hospital. Or he's going crazy. Dude, what an actor, bro.
I felt everything. I felt it. What?
she
They
crazy?
are in a mental hospital.
Yeah, is she crazy?
Maybe they both are. Yeah, I think maybe the two of them are nuts.
Or is he just broken because he feels he's lost her because she's nuts? I mean, I shouldn't say it like that. But, you know, she might suffer from a mental illness. Because that whole thing seemed a bit bizarre, out of place. The elephant working out, magician looking guy.
Do you know what really looked out of place for me? That beginning, where everything was so hysterical, because that's exactly what that intro looked like to me. Hysteria. It was disjointed, and
Have I ever been so intrigued to watch a movie, Mother?
I actually have to be completely honest. I have no idea.
Vale is a god at guessing stuff. What is the name of this movie?
I have no idea.
Let me see the lyrics first.
No clue how to depict any of that. But I believe every single emotion that man was going through.
Dude, that actor is outstanding, guys.
Also, that
emotional fucking damage he's got.
No, emotional brilliance. And I do think that encounter, which you know, the last elephant guy, the magician guy. I don't know how to put that into perspective. It was it was such a brilliantly emotional. She's really good too.
Yeah, she's class. So he goes, I want to be yours. I want to make you mine. We will live together, accept this fact. Just say yes, we will be together for life. We will live together, accept this fact. There is a fragrance in your hand. The heart is filled with fragrance. This line means the boy has slipped in love of the girl like sand slips from hands.
So maybe he is losing her due to her illness.
I love you very much every day. My heart is attached to you. This line means, in the love of the girl, the boy's heart is flying like sand. My heart is tearing. My mind is saying that you come to me. I'm scattered in the air for a moment.
Okay.
I am connected by your trust only. I want to walk with you. I want to change. I want to fall in love with you too. My heart is passionate. Heart is filled with words. Love is spilling out of the eyes like sand spills. What the
Can you look up the synopsis of this film? I want to have a little bit of a...
I don't know what the name of the film is. Atrangi.
Atrangi re?
Yeah. 2021.
Oh, it's fairly new.
Chaos ensues when a runaway woman gets forcefully married to a man who is already engaged. The situation turns murkier when the girl's boyfriend enters their lives. Shut up! And they leaned into the elephant thing with the magician-looking guy that strongly.
Well, okay. Well, we obviously overread that.
It's a romance comedy. What? A.R. Rahman's cracked, bro. He's lost it. He's lost the plot. Because that was a wonderful composition for a demented piece. Wow, that sounds insulting. A.R. Rahman, if you ever get to watch this, bro, I didn't mean that as an insult. But you get what I mean. Look at it from our lens, because obviously we have the language barrier.
No, and also we're seeing this out of context, completely out of context, and I think that's exactly where the problem lies.
Oh, it's a love triangle fucking movie. Oh, come on. Lame. I can't.
Lame-o.
I think I fell in love with the movie that we made up. Wow, that's so fucked up. We shouldn't have said that. I don't think. I take that back. It's not a lame movie, you know. Just not the one that I wrote. But I could never write a movie. I respect everyone who writes movies because that's something that it's so difficult, and I actually think it's an impossible job.
It is an impossible
to write a
job.
good movie. I think that's impossible.
It is impossible. I think
that and the presidency of any country. And the
it's
fact that
worse
both
than
get chosen every
politics.
3 years. Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
I actually think making a film that's successful and accepted by a lot of people is worse
Impossible.
than politics. Honestly.
Yeah. Disney right now will believe you.
All
we do is lose money. Why?
Honestly, I do believe that. But
Stop putting politics in your movie.
But out of context, it really
Dude, what a
watching
song,
things
though.
out of context really takes
I
a
don't give
toll
a
on
fuck.
people.
I leaned into it. I think our correction was correction, and my synopsis is the synopsis.
That was good.
I'll play these in the background. Yeah, just to do the outro, guys. Very impressed. Obviously, no secret that he is one of our favorite artists we've ever reviewed from the indie music industry. I hope at least this, we don't do in-depth reviews like this that often. Obviously, only once a week in the podcast. God bless you.
Sorry, thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
126 books, yeah. And confident, confident. So I hope you enjoyed. If there's any other songs you'd like us to do, I mean, I'm more than happy. I'm sure Bale is more than happy also to do different versions of one. Round 2, for example.
I do think though that this is a great opening. This is like a door opening in terms of like the possibilities of discovering artists to such depth, to such extent. It's just so refreshing because you don't get to do this in any given time, especially not on camera, which I fall into these rabbit holes, into this like whole tangents of finding a new artist or finding an artist that I really like, and then really dissecting and trying to find what else they've done in the past or they're planning to do in the future and things like that. So it's a very I'm very passionate about this because I feel like we do this in our off time, and this is a really great moment to share some of our thoughts and processes with you, and then you also get to be part of our discovering process too.
We literally do this with everything. We do this with movies, with our friends, with members of our community, members of our parents' community and stuff like that, so we do this with everyone that they share the same sort of passions with us, with movies, cinematography, filmmaking, music making, art, books.
We do it with
And we talk for a very long time, as you obviously know. And
it's not. It's a difficulty for us.
It's not because we love the sound of our voice, but because we love to then hear your thoughts, and we love to share our thoughts truthfully and to the best of our ability. And I think that's why Bales made such an effort during such a difficult year. To read a ton when she was away from the camera, to prepare herself even better, to listen to more music, for us to learn more about classical, for us to make plans for the following year, to improve our musical theory, to improve our knowledge of literature from different parts of the world. Waleska's reading a ton of Japanese literature at the moment, not in Japanese, obviously, but getting to know writers from all over the world and just becoming more sophisticated in our ways of approaching things and more open-minded, and bringing hopefully beautiful and wonderful art to people from all over the world. And even if you are from this specific part of the world, perhaps you did not see this song through this specific lens. Perhaps you missed some of the things we highlight. Perhaps you just didn't give this song a chance. This happens to us here in the West as well. And I hope perhaps that we could bring you something new, new lens, perhaps some glimmers of light.
And now we're opening conversation, which I think this is the most important, like to me, one of the most important parts of our community here in Feature Friday, which is opening the conversation line where you also give your opinions and you help us realize things that from your perspectives also enriches our experience of the songs as well. So it's a cohesive ecosystem that we
community.
Got going
So
in.
it's a community, truthfully. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're keeping well and healthy. And aside from that, we'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.